Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Adam Roxby here again with another video review, and today I'm going to be having a look at this, which is the Mophie Juice Pack Air. It is a case for your iPhone 4 or iPhone 4S, which has its own inbuilt battery, so you can not only have a case that protects your phone, but you can also charge it up as well at the same time. So let's have a look. So I suppose the best thing to do really is to start off with a little look at the case. As you can see, standard information on the front, just generic information on the back, and I'll give you a quick heads up. It says talk time up to 6 hours on 3G and up to 12 hours on 2G. It gives you a whole load of other statistics like video playback up to an additional 9 hours, and some of the selling points which we'll get to later. So enough of that. So there it is. The first thing really, I suppose I should be honest and say, is that I've not had an extensive use of this, so this is really sort of a first look. And you may also notice that this is a review I'm doing before I get my tripod for my camera, so I'm trying to do things one-handed, so we'll see how that works out. So if we try and get the thing out, there it is. So you've got your charging cable. This is just standard USB to micro USB, I believe it's called, which is just there. And one of the cool things about this is you can actually charge up the device itself at the same time as you're charging up your phone, so you can charge up the both at the same time. So let's get it out and have a little look at it. So as you can tell from some of the promotional pictures and the box art, they're trying to recreate the look of the iPhone with that silver band around the outside. But far from it being metal, as you might expect, it's actually plastic, which can be a little bit of a surprise when you're getting it out of the box. But I don't want to start on anything negative, so let's have a look at some of the key features. Looking on the left hand side as you're looking at it, you've got your switch where you can determine when you discharge the internal battery into your iPhone. Having a look now at the bottom, you've got a button which you can press which highlights how much charge you have via the use of 4 LEDs, so that's full charge. On the other side you've got your USB port, which I mentioned earlier, so you can use that to charge and sync without having to take your phone out. So let's open up the case by just putting the top off. It's all smooth plastic, by the way. There's no sort of rubberized grip or anything like that, and it's slightly smooth and textured inside to give that protection. It's quite impressive actually how they've managed to fit a battery into a case which only increases the depth of the phone by a couple of millimeters. So let's get the phone in there, which is currently displaying a fantastic website. Slide that down there, engage the dock connector at the bottom. Job done. Get the top on there, and there we have it. Click it into place. Like I say, it doesn't add too much weight to it. It doesn't obscure the camera or flash as far as I've tested, and it does protrude slightly from the front, so you can place the screen down and be assured it's going to be safe, and also it's not too obtrusive, so it's not going to get in the way of any typing or using your gestures. And these are quite clever. They're channels for your microphone and speaker, so you can actually enhance the volume and also not obscure the microphone for when you're using it. Perhaps the buttons are a little bit obscured by a slightly bulky case, and let's go ahead and switch that on to give it a test. You heard the noise, and there you can see it is charging. But what you can also see is a slight gap at the top of the iPhone between the case and the phone itself, which may be an issue for some and could be a little bit of a hindrance when you're trying to get at the power button. But there you go. It looks good, it feels secure, and most of all, it's pretty useful. So to conclude this video review of the Mophie Juice Pack Air, The good? I'd say it's possibly the best solution for charging your iPhone while on the go. It's a hard plastic case to protect your phone, and also you can get at least one charge from the device. So if you're a heavy user or if you're going away for a while, then this is undoubtedly the solution you're looking for. The not so good? Well, for the price and for perhaps the way they're presenting it, it's not as premium as you may expect. It can feel a little bit cheap, perhaps, dare I say. And if you have a look at the button, for example, it has that air of Kinder Surprise toy about it. But maybe I'm being overly picky, so no offence intended. And perhaps the access to the buttons is a little bit restricted by the bulk of the ports, and it's not a perfect fit, so it's not perfect by any means. But it's still overall a great product, and it's retailing on Amazon for around £20. And indeed, if you are considering purchasing it, then I'll ask you nicely to use one of the links in my video or on the site, because that gives me a little bit of pocket money to help pay for the hosting of the website. So if you want to follow me, you can do. I'm on Twitter at Adam Roxby, and this has been the review for the Mophie Juice Pack Air, and I look forward to talking to you all again next time.